Am I the asshole for breaking up with my boyfriend because he hasn't seen his child since April? My boyfriend, 34M, and I, 29F, have been seeing each other since last December. We started out casually, but by June the relationship became serious. He has an 8-year-old daughter, which initially made me hesitant about dating him. I've never dated a man with a child before, but he presented himself as a very involved, loving, and present father, and I believed him. Because our relationship was still relatively new, I tried not to insert myself into that part of his life too much. I'd occasionally ask how his daughter was doing, but I didn't want to seem intrusive or overly enmeshed. I trusted what he told me and assumed everything was fine. Things started to feel off at the end of November. I received my niece's, also 8F, Santa wishlist, and since she's the same age as his daughter, it naturally made me think of her. I casually asked my boyfriend if he had received his daughter's Christmas wishlist yet. He said no. I suggested he ask for it soon so he wouldn't risk popular items selling out and disappointing her. He said he would. About a week later, I invited him to join me on December 13th to do some Christmas shopping, mostly for my niece. He declined. I then asked if he'd gotten his daughter's wishlist yet. That's when he told me something that immediately struck me as odd. He said his daughter didn't want a gift because her love language is quality time. I told him honestly that I had never heard of an 8-year-old refusing Christmas gifts altogether. Instead of a normal conversation, this turned into a full-blown argument. He accused me of being obsessed with his daughter and insinuated that I was acting like I knew her better than he did. His reaction felt wildly disproportionate to what I thought was a pretty innocent question. That overreaction raised serious red flags for me. I decided I needed clarity, so I reached out to his daughter's mother. I won't go into detail about how I found her information, but I eventually came across her TikTok account. While scrolling, I saw a post with the caption, "Making my daughter's birthday extra special so she forgets that her father didn't show up again." That stopped me cold. I debated for a long time before messaging her. I didn't want to stir up drama or cross boundaries, but I also felt like I needed the truth. I finally sent her a DM introducing myself as my boyfriend's girlfriend and explained that I wasn't trying to cause problems. I just needed to clarify some things I'd been told. She took a couple of days to respond and was understandably cautious, but she eventually agreed to have a phone call with me. She asked what my boyfriend had told me about their past. I told her he said they dated briefly and that the pregnancy was accidental. She laughed, not in a funny way, and told me that wasn't true at all. According to her, they were in a serious relationship for 3 years, and the child was very much planned. Their relationship fell apart during her second trimester when my boyfriend began questioning paternity and demanded a paternity test while she was still pregnant. Concerned about stress and the baby's safety, she told him he could do the test after the birth. He moved out while she was pregnant and didn't attend the birth of his daughter. After the baby was born, he skipped several family court hearings meant to establish paternity. When he finally did attend and the test was done, it confirmed he was the father. She told me that since then he has been largely absent, not providing financial support, not showing up consistently, and not being involved. The last time he saw his daughter was in April. I was honestly stunned. After sitting with all of this for a while, I decided I couldn't continue the relationship. While I was at my parents' house for Christmas, I sent him a text explaining that I was ending things based on what his ex had told me. Since then he has been calling and texting non-stop, begging for a chance to explain his side of the story. But at this point, it all feels like too much. The lies, the omissions, and the realization that I may have been dating someone who abandoned his child have completely changed how I see him. So, am I the asshole for breaking up with him without hearing his explanation?